If you're a heating and air conditioning technician or even a salesperson, what do you need to know about timing and working through objections, and why does it matter? This is a fantastic question. I'm Scott Bell, coming to you live from Haleiwa, Oahu, on a perfect day to talk about sales and business, and a fantastic day to talk about you. Today, we are going to talk about ninja skills. Yep, you heard me, ninja skills. So, you watch professional sports, you watch boxing, and like if I go to throw a punch, you're going to be like, whoosh, I got to move this out of the way. Now, one of the things that happens is when you go through coaching and training and sales process, you meet with a coach or a mentor or somebody like me, and we're like, okay, here's what we're going to do is we're going to break down the sales. We're going to do the X's and the O's. Somebody gives you an objection. I want to think about it. Okay, cool. And then so what happens is you work and you role play, and then you get super stoked, right? Hashtag super stoked. Psyched. You're psyched out here on the North Shore. You get super psyched. And so here's what happens. You get the objection, I want to think about it, and your brain clicks on like, I've been to sales training with Scott. You know what I'm going to do? Super ninja mode. Whoosh! And then you're knocking that objection down, and your natural, normal process that you've built all of your amazing rapport about spaghettis and cats and I don't know what you talk about, right? Like whatever you've built rapport off of, motorcycles, paintings, vases, beer, surfboards, like all of that goes out the window. So like people have worked with you and they've studied your rapport, they've studied your mannerisms for an hour and a half, and now all of a sudden you're a freaking alien. You're an alien. You are no longer the person that they sat down with. You are no longer the sales dude that they like. Now you're the closer that's trying to extract their money from them. And you know, now you're asking them all the tough questions. So you have to pay attention. Like if you are going to work with a sales coach and if you're going to work with a mentor, like realistically, when somebody gives you an objection to role play, you should also play it like, hey, here's what I need to do. I need to take a couple of beats, 2001, 2002, 2003, and then call it good. And then answer very calm, very polite, use your vocal pitch and tone, and say like, hey, here's what I've got going on. Here's the interaction that I'm going to do. Here is the process that I'm going to use. You are not a ninja. I am not a ninja. That's what you need to know. Now, here's the thing. If you want to be better at sales and you want to be good at what you do, you should absolutely join my email publication. Go to this URL, type it into a browser, drop in your name, your email address, maybe your phone number. I'll give you the goods. Not in the Facebook group, not in the YouTube channel. It's an email publication. And sometimes I try to sell you stuff, okay? Because I got to pay for trips to Hawaii. I don't have any Aloha shirts on me, but my Ren Spooner Aloha shirts, got to pay for those. So here's what you do. You go on a ride along, you watch a closer, and you figure out like, oh, they're the same person from the time that they build rapport all the way till the time that they close. They are the same person that interacts 100% of the time. They're the same dude. They're the same chick. They're just steady Eddie, right? Or steady Steven, or steady Stephanie, steady Edwina. I don't know, whatever name you want to use, but they're super calm and they're super chill about what they do. You can do that too. You just need to model it. You just need to realize that if you're struggling and you need to get to the close, if you got to use the restroom, if you're annoyed by people, all these things start adding up. And at the end of the day, you better pay attention. Like, hey, what's causing me to get into a sales slump? Oh, speeding through a sales call. What's causing me to get into a sales slump? Oh, like not timing stuff and cutting people off, right? Some people refer to it as being stepped on. You're stepping on the mic. You're not allowing the natural conversation to happen. Now, I do have to give you a fair warning. There are some people who just love to talk, and they will talk your ear off whether you want them to or not. Like you were like, oh my goodness, make the bad man stop, or mommy, make the bad woman stop, whatever way you want to say it. And you got to be aware that you got to just go like natural body language. You just hold your finger up, and you just pause, and you wait for them. They go, yeah, what's going on? Like, hey, I really got to move on from here. There's things that I got to deal with, and there's things that I got to take care of. I'm working on a project. I got things that I got to do. There's nothing wrong with you bringing the conversation back around, but nobody ever tells you that. Nobody ever goes, hey, sales dude, hey, sales chick, you know what's perfectly acceptable for you? To bring the conversation back and break that rapport. Closers are going to be like, hey, time out. Love what we're having a conversation about. I love SpaghettiOs with hot dogs in them. They sound fantastic, and sometimes I throw bacon in there. But you know what we're here for is like, I got to get back on topic. I got to get back on things that I'm doing. be aware that it's okay to be like, I got stuffs to do. I got places to be. I got things to talk about. And let's get to the end. But like, you keep that calmness. You keep that like, hey, here's what we're going to do. You got 1 of 3 things to do from here. Just 1 of 3. Find the subscribe button, click on it. And every time I send out a video, you'll get an update. 2, hit follow. 3, share this video with a friend. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.